A low, haunting whistle drifts across the rugged highlands, a sound born not of wind alone. It's from the very stones of an ancient place. The people who carved these massive basalt slabs knew precisely why they bored perfect holes through their faces. They knew why they arranged them in this peculiar pattern. Yet, for thousands of years, the purpose of this colossal monument has remained an infuriating whisper. It defies every modern attempt to unlock its secret. These are the speaking stones of Karahanj, nestled in the southern Caucasus Mountains of Armenia. It's a land veiled in mist and mystery. Here, ancient humans carved out a life in untouched caves. They cradled the earliest known shoe and winemaking facility. A megalithic site stands here that rivals the legendary scale of Stonehenge. Across a windswept plateau, over 200 monolithic stones rise from the earth. 80 of them are pierced with strangely precise boreholes along their upper edges. What unknown force enabled Stone Age builders to drill such openings into hard basalt? The question hangs in the crisp mountain air. The initial inquiry into Karahanj in 1935 saw ethnographer Stepan Lisitsyan propose a simple answer. He suggested an animal pen, with holes for wooden fence posts. But the 1950s brought a different truth when Maris Hasratian unearthed burial chambers beneath the surface. These dated back 3,000 years. This discovery caught the attention of Soviet archaeologist Onik Nikian. He advanced a dramatic new theory in 1984. Karahanj was a vast open-air observatory. Its stone holes served as primeval telescopes for prehistoric stargazers. Astrophysicist Elma Parsamian and her colleagues sought to confirm this astronomical alignment. They observed that many of the boreholes perfectly framed the sunrise. They also framed the sunset on the summer solstice. The heavens, it seemed, were calling to these ancient people. Yet, local memory held another narrative. Before it was known as Karahanj, Stonehenge in Armenian, it was Goshen Dash, the Army of Stones. It was a place said to commemorate warriors lost in some forgotten conflict. Then came radiophysicist Paris Hironi, who, after extensive testing, he placed Karahanj's origins at an astonishing 5500 BC. This made it some 4,000 years older than Stonehenge. He ventured further, suggesting the English landmarks builders might have originated from Armenia itself. Renowned astronomer Gerald Hawkins was a key figure in the Stonehenge observatory theory. He even lent his support to Hironi's claims, but science, like time, moves on. Astronomer Clive Ruggles, among others, now dismisses the observatory hypothesis for Stonehenge. He sees it instead as a temple, a site of unification for ancient tribes. He finds comparisons between Karahanj and Stonehenge unhelpful. Professor Pavel Avedisian from Armenia's National Academy of Sciences led German researchers in 2000. They found evidence that Karahanj functioned as an acropolis. This dated its construction to around 4,000 years ago. It was a significant revision from Hironi's earlier claims. With such divergent views, from humble animal enclosure to celestial observatory to fortified city, the true purpose of Karahanj remains one of the ancient world's most stubbornly guarded secrets, a mystery that might persist for millennia more. Across a continent, on the sun-baked banks of the Nile in southern Egypt, near Aswan, another profound mystery was recently brought to light. Here, beneath the charred remains of a much larger structure, archaeologists unearthed a 2,000-year-old tomb. This was no ordinary find. Within its 4 chambers lay 30 mummies, a deeply personal record spanning generations of a single family. They included infants, children, and elderly individuals bearing the marks of arthritis, a testament to lives lived through the Ptolemaic dynasty, from the era of Alexander the Great to the final years of Cleopatra, and even into the Roman period. This family, remarkably resilient, continued their funerary traditions for centuries, only for their resting place to be forgotten as Roman customs replaced Egyptian rites. The mystery deepened with the discovery of the structure above them. Scorched by a dramatic fire, it was believed to be a site of sacrifice to Khnum, the ram-headed Egyptian god of creation, who sat at his potter's wheel, shaping humanity from the clay of the Nile. and forming babies within their mothers. It would have been a fitting deity to oversee the souls in the necropolis below. But why would a family tomb be situated directly beneath such a sacred, active sacrificial site? Were these individuals nobility, the very caretakers of Khnum's rights, granted privileged access to this hallowed ground? The broken offering vase, found at the foot of the tomb's entrance, still containing traces of small fruits, hinted at ancient rituals. Yet, the story was also one of profound loss, as evidence of cut bandages on many mummies revealed that grave robbers had long ago violated these sacred remains, searching for treasures hidden within their wrappings. The true identities of many, and the full extent of the family's legacy, are likely lost to time. Far to the west, amidst the dense jungles of Mexico's Campeche state, the ruins of a Maya ball court lay hidden. The Maya people, renowned for their intense and ritualistic ball game, Poctapoc, played with a heavy rubber ball, using only their hips, thighs, and elbows to propel it through a high, vertical stone ring. The stakes were profound, for the Mayan gods often demanded blood, with teams, sometimes the victors and sometimes the vanquished, facing sacrifice. When archaeologists unearthed this particular court, it signaled the presence of an important capital city. But beneath its hallowed playing field, they found something unexpected, a subterranean structure. Its walls still bearing faded remnants of painted stucco, dating to 300 or 400 AD, its true purpose remains elusive. Journeying further, into the lush interior of Karnataka, India, near the village of Hita Ben Kal, lies a wonder straight from ancient myth. Here, on a plateau named Noryarguda, the Hill of the Dwarves, stand nearly 1,000 megalithic structures, known locally as dwarf chambers. These monumental creations, some dating back to 700 BC, defy easy explanation. They are immense boulders, balanced precariously one atop another, forming what resemble primitive stone houses or colossal tombstones. This is one of the subcontinent's oldest and largest necropolises. Yet how these seemingly fragile structures have endured for 500 years is a testament to their enigmatic construction. Some still retain traces of red ochre paintings depicting strange creatures and armed figures on horseback, their meanings now lost to the ages. Experts ponder their function: burial markers, perhaps, or commemorative monuments to some significant event. A devastating flood, a lost war. The local lore, however, offers a more enchanting tale. These dwarf chambers were built by the Moriars, a race of actual dwarves, possessed of immense strength and engineering prowess, who carved the perfectly circular portals seen on many stones. While modern science points to the possibility of ancient dwarf species like Homo floresiensis, the sheer scale of the construction challenges this romantic notion. Despite their profound mystery and historical significance, these extraordinary structures in Hita Ben Kal remain largely unstudied, a forgotten marvel awaiting deeper exploration. In the ancient cemeteries of Granada, Spain, lies Panoria, a necropolis that presents a unique demographic puzzle, spanning an astonishing 500 years from 600 to 4100 years ago. Excavations of its 19 megalithic graves have revealed over 55,000 skeletal remains. Using a precise technique that analyzes a melanogin protein in tooth enamel, researchers have identified a striking gender imbalance: twice as many female skeletons as male. A disparity particularly pronounced among children, with 10 female children for every single male. This is an almost unprecedented finding. Most ancient burial sites show a near 1:1 ratio, with rare exceptions often reflecting war or conflict that disproportionately affects men. The enduring nature of this discrepancy across all ages and time periods within Panoria suggests a profound social decision, not a demographic shift due to early mortality. This leads archaeologists to consider the possibility of a powerful matrilineal society, one where women held a central, elevated position in both life and death. Unlike Egypt's Valley of the Kings, overwhelmingly reserved for male rulers, Panoria might represent an ancient Valley of the Queens, a place of honor for women who guided and led their communities for centuries. Such a discovery reshapes our understanding of power structures in Stone Age Europe, revealing a society where the influence of women shaped not only their daily lives, but also their eternal resting places. In the lush interior of Karnataka, India, near the village of Hida Ben Kal, lies a wonder straight from ancient myth. Here, on a plateau named Norirguda, the Hill of the Dwarves, stand nearly 1,000 megalithic structures, known locally as dwarf chambers. These monumental creations, some dating back to 700 BC, defy easy explanation. They are immense boulders, balanced precariously one atop another, forming what resemble primitive stone houses or colossal tombstones. Stretching far beyond the acclaimed Great Wall of China lies another, even more ancient and sprawling defensive system. This medieval wall system spans an incredible 500 miles across China, Mongolia, and into Russia. It dates back to the early 10th century AD, largely forgotten by history. It arose from an era of severe conflict, a turbulent period in Asian history. This period would eventually give rise to the formidable forces of Genghis Khan. While much of this system remains shrouded in uncertainty regarding its builders and purpose, a particular section, the 199-mile Gobi Wall, has recently yielded its secrets. For decades, knowledge of the Gobi Wall came primarily from Soviet-era studies. But in the past year, modern remote sensing, field surveys, and ground excavations have unveiled a more complex truth. The Gobi Wall was constructed under the rule of Emperor Yuan Hao between 1038 and 1048 AD, a period marked by his relentless campaigns to secure new territories. While undeniably defensive, vast sections were strategically built along natural sand dunes. This was to create impassable barriers. This wall served a dual purpose. It also functioned as a vital commercial and administrative hub, equipped with designated trading points. These stations invited interaction and exchange, demonstrating that even amidst intense warfare and territorial division, the necessities of trade and economic stability were paramount. The wall, therefore, was not merely a barrier, but a nuanced instrument of imperial strategy, managing both defense and the delicate balance of commerce in a hostile landscape. Finally, in the remote cloud forests of Peru's Rio Abizio National Park, archaeologists are slowly unveiling the secrets of Gran Pajatin. This ancient settlement, predating the Inca by centuries, was once a significant center for the Chachapoya, the legendary warriors of the clouds. Appearing around 800 AD, this culture thrived, until their deeply damaging conquest by the Inca in the 1470s. The Chachapoya built their own spectacular cities, like the citadel of Quilap, an older and some might say more impressive counterpart to Machu Picchu. Spanish chroniclers, encountering Chachapoya survivors, noted their unusually light skin and hair, sparking speculation of European ancestry, perhaps even Viking lineage. Though this remains an unproven theory, Gran Pajatin, however, has remained largely unstudied due to its extreme inaccessibility. Its ruins cloaked in dense jungle 10,000 feet above sea level. Discovered only in the 1960s, recent high-tech lidar scanning has pierced through the forest canopy, revealing over 100 previously unknown structures, cliffside tombs, mysterious circular buildings, and extensive agricultural terraces hint at a vast and sophisticated society. With only a fraction of the lidar data processed, archaeologists believe Gran Pajatin may have been one of the last Chachapoya strongholds, a final bastion against the encroaching Inca. As the scanning continues and excavations slowly progress, the hidden architecture of Gran Pajatin promises to shed new light on the Chachapoya, perhaps finally answering questions about this unique culture that have lingered since the arrival of the Spanish conquistadors. These enduring enigmas, scattered across continents, remind us that the ancient world continues to speak. If only we learned to listen to the whispers of its stones, its buried dead, and its forgotten walls. Stretching far beyond the acclaimed Great Wall of China lies another, even more ancient, and sprawling defensive system, largely forgotten by history. This medieval wall system, a network of formidable walls, barricades, and forts, spans an incredible 500 miles across China, Mongolia, and into Russia, dating back to the early 10th century AD. It arose from an era of severe conflict, a turbulent period in Asian history that would eventually give rise to the formidable forces of Genghis.